Made in Hollywood.
So this movie, Dark Phoenix, is different than any of the other X-Men movies. It's got a very different feeling to it. It's much more grounded. How did director Simon Kinberg talk to you guys about the tones and themes of this movie?
Well, he was pretty clear from the beginning that he wanted to, sort of boil it down to its bones. There's even down to the sort of camera work. There's not a lot of, sweeping, tracking camera, sort of epic shots. It's like a lot of handheld stuff. It's a lot more intimate in terms of just how it's sort of filmed. Obviously, there are action sequences then, which, you take it to that sort of next level. But it's a lot sort of to do with interrelationships and really sort of character-driven stuff. I've always felt that X-Men was sort of primarily character-driven, but certainly in the presentation of it here, it's a lot more stripped down, even in terms of what we're wearing. There's no Magneto costume anymore. It's just the helmet, and so aesthetically, it's just it's a lot more character-driven.
So in this movie, Jean Grey is struggling emotionally and mentally in the movie. How does that create discord among the X-Men?
I think because back to your earlier question links into this, I think Simon sort of identified all the things he liked about X-Men movies at their best, and that was that character-driven element. One of the other things I think he identified was that when they're about a family, even just a family being created, like in First Class or whatever, that's when they really, really work. So it sows discord in the way that it does where if your sister or your daughter or your brother or your auntie is having the exact same problems as Jean Grey is in this film, take out the superpowers and your family gets really challenged. And you have disagreements about how to handle that and how best to help that person get through that. And, I've been through that myself, actually, and it can sow massive discord. So you throw in super abilities as well, and an alien. Come on.
So I understand.
Come on.
Yeah,
Thanks,
come
mate.
on,
Thanks.
really.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Great finish to a serious answer.
Great answer.
Come on.
So I understand Simon really wanted to have as many practical sets as possible. I understand there were some great, huge, fantastic sets. What was that like?
The New York scene, the whole sort of, is it Fifth Avenue? No, not Fifth Avenue. Park Avenue? One of the avenues. Yeah. That was pretty brilliant, actually. And I've been on a lot of film sets. I've seen a lot of impressive stuff. I've been to Narnia. But this Central Park was pretty great, Big time zone difference in Narnia. This was pretty great. And, yeah.
You had the big train,
Yeah, the subway train. It kind of spoils you, Obviously, you can work around green screen, and we're all very used to doing that. And I always find it interesting as well, It's just a different sort of technical sort of aspect of filming. But, yeah, it's a treat when you can come and walk on an actual live set. It reminds you of sort of filmmaking, and its origins, when you sort of see, I don't know, like a Buster Keaton film or anything like that, where they sort of, everything was about the mechanics of the set around you. So it's a treat.
Made in Hollywood.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. We want to know, what would you have asked? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, for more videos like this, hit the MIH TV logo right here. And for the next awesome video, click right there.